How did you get into the sport of boxing? Because Uruguay is not really known for,
Well, till now.
Till
now I'm working very hard. Yeah.
So now, in a couple years, we'll get a champion. Vidal's going to be a champion.
That's correct, Mundo. Now, what happened is that I was an amateur. I have 3 fights, 2 wins, and 1 almost I got. No, almost. I believe I was dead for a few minutes. So I got knocked out of the ring. So I say there's no more boxing. But always I keep the love for the sport. Okay. And I used to work, when I come to America, I meet my wife. I work with many different work. But I'm very proud that the first one, it was in the IBM.
Yeah. From what I understand, you worked in the IBM washing floors, right?
That's correcto.
Yeah.
Correcto mundo again. You know all my story.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm so proud because that demonstrates that regardless what you do in a way that definitely is honorable, and it's an honorable job to wash floor, and I was the best one. Yeah. So every time I work in something, I try to be the best. If I'm not the best, I walk away.
Okay.
So what happened that then I used to work in an electronics store, and it came the computers. And a kid, 20 years old, coming out of college, it tells me what to do. I feel like I'm not anymore from that kind of work and the technology, so I walk away. And by that time, I meet Don Jose Suleiman, the WBC president, may I rest in peace. And he told me, you're great for boxing. Your attitude. I used to work in Fifth Avenue on 56th Street, where is the Trump Tower across the street. In that time, it didn't exist, the Trump Tower.
Okay.
And what happened is that he pushed me, and I said, to start boxing and be the best, you need to start from the bottom, and then step by step, go up till you get, the goal to be a promoter. So I started selling gloves, manufactured gloves, and then I was a manager. My first boxer, he was Brian
Barbosa. Yeah. What did you see in him to make him your first fighter?
I believe he can be a champion 10 times.
Really?
But, sometimes this kid, he makes mistakes, and he makes so many mistakes. Actually, after many years, I I work with them. I give them the freedom. When the act of Muhammad Ali comes, you cannot be a matchmaker and a manager. I didn't work out, and he told me one time, all your success is thank you to me, because you learn all the bad things from boxing, especially from the boxer. That, So like I owe him on top of that. It took me almost to the bankruptcy, this guy, but I owe him.
But you learned all the tricks the boxers do and everything.
I paid the university with this Brian the Bull Barbosa.
That's funny.